Welcome to the final results of our last 2020 painting competition. December's contest was Legend Units. This was opened up to all faction availability, but the only restriction was it had to be a unit that Games Workshop has given a legend status, meaning that they can no longer be used in match play. We had 4 total contestants that completed their work. So without hesitation, let's take a look at what we have here first. Leading off, we have 401st, Rhino Primaris. I mean, right off the bat, I love the weathering on this thing. It looks like it's been through so many battles and has earned his status of legendariness. Even the weathering on the paint job on the door, the rust on the exhaust that's coming up the sides, even in the tracks there has some. It's not overwhelmingly dirty. It's got just enough. The details on this are great. Good highlighting on the lenses on the turret and the skull on the back. With the overall great work for first. You've done a phenomenal job. I'm really impressed. All right, what do our reviewers have to say? The grime is, as always, 401, absolutely astounding. The only feedback is, does your custom chapter have a heraldry icon? I looked, but I didn't see it. That would be the thing that pushes this from 100% to 110. And a great choice of colors. Wear and tear is spot on. Agreed. Thank you. Next we have Cold Psyker with his Biletan Bone Slinger. So the white seems a little bit thick. I know white can be an incredibly difficult color to put to a model. It takes many thin coats. And the handle in the log that he's sitting on, I feel like could use a little bit more shading and highlighting to make it really, because like if you look with the cloak is fantastic. It's really well done. Great shading, great reset shading at that. Highlights, but then when you look at the base that he's standing on and the hilt of the sword, it almost makes them pop out more because it doesn't really match the rest of the shading of the model. Crystals, very well done. Good highlighting on the crystals. So Cold Psyker, your highlighting and shade game is great and on point, especially the blending with the crystals. Just make sure you extend that to the whole model, because what you have done is really well done. So we have, from our reviewers, the bone parts and the helmet seem to be unshaded and lack depth. The green cloak is great though. Crisp paint job, great whites. Could use a bit extra color on the white to contrast better with the rest of the model. And some feedback on his own model. I like how the white came out on the robes, but I did not like how the white came out on the helmet. Pretty satisfied with the green, considering I'm partially red-green colorblind. Yeah, the green on the cloak came out really well. I really like that part. We have False Love's Hellwright. This is a Lord Discordant off of his Hellstalker that's been modified into a Hellwright. I mean, the biggest struggle I feel like this is more of the photo in itself. When it moved closer to the screen, whenever you're looking at the back, you could really see the detail on the cloaks and the pack. I feel like you look at the front though, it's so far back there and away from the light sources that you can't really see the detail that you put into your work. So when I did this competition, I added an extra picture where you were holding the model as opposed to the white background like we all have, because I feel like that picture in itself gives the best lighting as far as seeing the kind of work that you've done. So that's why that picture had been included in there. The base is a little interesting. The rock that you put down there, I like it though. My favorite on here is the skulls on the spears. So typically whenever you see people do skulls, they do like the lighter skull, like it's fresh. Like just peeled the skin off, cleaned it up a little bit. At least that's what mine look like. But this one looks like it's been there for a while. It has battled the elements of weather. It has that flesh melted into it, kind of like it's been mummified. So like that darker skull looks really cool. I like the look of that. Yeah, so really the biggest feedback is just getting that picture set up for an art competition. Allow people to see the work that you put into it. Light boxes are really cheap to make. Plenty of tutorials out there. Check that out. I can't wait to see what you bring to the table moving forward from here. But that being said, this is Fall Slub's first entry into our companion competition. I look forward to seeing the progress that you get out of the feedback that you get from people in these competitions and being able to see your growth as an artist. Neat painting would really benefit from some highlighting. The painting was solid. I just feel like there could have been some converting done. Let your imagination run wild, especially since I can't find pictures of the original Hellrite model. Did Forge World ever make one? As is, I just see a Lord Discordant rider dismounted. Nice conversion, but lacking color to make it pop. Alright, so, yeah, throw some highlights on there, make some things stand out a little bit. The shading's really well done. Again, it goes back to the picture quality. Seeing as this is also your very first submission, I can definitely see some improvements coming our way. So, and last we have Wild Bilbo. This is a great model. The first thing that stands out is the big cheeky grin that the rider has on his face. He is enjoying retirement. He's just born to live, live to ride. The detail on this is phenomenal. Like the inscriptions on the book, the symbolism on the front of the bike with that white highlighting around the icon is very impressive, and it really makes it stand out against that black and that yellow of the background. And the flames is great green stuff work. I think it really gives it that Hellrider pop to it that really makes it stand out. You're highlighting from the flames, your light sourcing is really well done. I like how it came out on the pipes on the back. Maybe a little bit hard on the glow on your exhaust pipes might be my only complaint. But overall, I mean, you always put out some great work. Even the lighting on the front, like you can see a little bit of glow on the skull, the glow on the guns. It's a really good base. I'm curious how you made that arc, the rock that he's on. Like what material you used to make that. I guess it's not even a rock. It's more wood, I guess. But yeah, let me know what kind of material you used to make that. Leave that in the comments. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Doom Rider. Not sure how you got the transition from armor to flesh, but excellently done. Looks like it could be an official kit. Awesome. Really like the icon banner on the front. And then commenting on my own model, I'm very happy with it. I only wish that I had spent more time painting those eyes so they were mostly looking in a consistent direction. Take another look at those eyes. I don't know. I like it though. It kind of looks like they're bringing in their whole surrounding, not just focus on a focal point. It's more of that awareness of your surroundings. That being said, okay. All right. Well done, everybody. I just am very impressed all around with how far a lot of these artists have come, the progress that I'm going to see them make in the future. We've been doing this contest since May of 2020. We just started 2021, so we're coming up on a year mark, so maybe for May I'm going to do some kind of big thing to commemorate the 1 year of our art competition. So thank you everybody who has been a part of these. We've had consistent participants every single month. Really enjoyed us doing this. Moving forward, we started to include the Demons Discourse as well. Next month we'll be doing, I guess January, we'll be doing shooting units. We already have a couple participants from both the Demons and the Iron Warriors Discord. We've reached just over the halfway point of this month, so I'm a little behind in getting these videos out, but it's been what a start to the year. Battling COVID and just school and work and everything, trying to get everything organized. But I have 3 videos that I'm in the process of getting out there this month. This being the first one. I want to make sure I get this done before anything else. All right. Let's get to the voting. Starting in 4th place, we have with a score of 15.54, we have False Love. False Love's strongest area was in the originality and creativity with a 3.46. Really seemed to struggle in the presentation. That goes back to the highlighting and just the way you take the picture. The image quality can really put your score up a lot higher. In 3rd place with a 18.69, we have Cold Psyker. Cold Psyker's highest score was in presentation with a 4.0. This is Cold Psyker's 2nd entry into the competition. He last entered in October with his Warpsmith. Yeah, so the battle for 1st and 2nd, this was a close one. In 2nd place with a score of 20.85, and in 1st place, the score was 21.54. And the winner of our December Legends contest is Wild Bilbo with a score of 21.54. Well done. I feel like Wild Bilbo's up there pretty much at number 1 or 2 every single competition without questioning why. He's done some really work. So if anybody has any questions, you can find him on our Discords, get some advice from him. So check out his work. Solid work, Bilbo. That puts 401st in 2nd place, his overall rating, the 20.85, with the highest score in presentation. Absolutely. The lighting's great on there, so making sure you can see all the details and hard work that he put into it. So, okay, moving on, we have our prize reveal. This month, we are giving away the turn trackers that I reviewed in my last video. So go ahead, check out the link. So check them out. Definitely generated some discussion amongst our boards. A couple people have already bought some, got theirs painted up. They look really cool. So again, check them out. And then you will also be getting a $20 gift card to Amazon. We'll send you the code so you get the access to get your discount on whatever your future artistic needs are. Last month, Wild Bilbo was the winner of the wet palette from Redgrass Games and painting handle. He got his in a couple days ago. He said he's really been enjoying it and he's really excited that it came in. So I'm really glad that the stuff that we're giving away every month is really, being put to use and enjoyed by our participants. All right, so we have our 4 contestants. We're going to give this sucker a spin. $401st. That's really loud. All right, $401st. You are the winner of this month's competition, the $20 gift card and the tracker from My Little Print Shop, I believe they are. So congratulations. I will get that out to you as soon as possible. We'll let you pick whichever faction that you want, so that way it doesn't necessarily have to be chaos. We'll let you choose. All right. Thank you to all of our participants. Next month, we have the shooter competition. And after that, we'll see. Subscribe, ring the bell on Nurgle to make sure that you get alerts every time we post a new video. We got 2 more coming up here very shortly. We have the Chaos review from the Alpha League tournament coming up, and we also have a special little segment on focusing on the demons of Chaos. Looking forward to getting those out there and getting your guys' insight on some of the stuff that's been going on and why demons are doing so well in tournaments. All right. I'll catch you next time. See you later. Get out of here.